first kind of government announcement, it was almost as if someone turned the tap off overnight. We within the first week or two, particularly after the MOT announcement, we found sort of 60% of our dealer base was closed. So again, sales delivery dropped. Customers went into a safety and survival position. From Micheldever's point of view, we adjusted our business, our message, our service levels, the support that we give to customers in line with that. It had gone from selling tyres to supporting businesses, supporting dealers to keep their businesses going, and the provision of information and support during that period. And that was really where we leveraged ours. So it was a shock. It was sudden. I mean, it's been a crazy period. As I talked to a few people, it's been incredibly busy. So whilst you've been in the business and you might only be trading at 25, 30% of normal levels, it's been ridiculous because you don't have a blueprint for this. You can't go to page 6 of the manual and say, okay, this scenario requires this response. You've had to adapt. You've had to adapt and change and react really, really quickly. So you know, as a tyre wholesaler, our position has always been about supporting the dealer, but ultimately selling tyres. It changed in that period to very much supporting the dealer's survival. It wasn't about getting tyres on the shelf. It was about providing the services and support and the guidance and advice. Because as a corporate, we had a lot more resources. You know, we've got a HR department, we've got a finance department, we've got access to cash outside of our normal kind of UK financing. That took some of those pressures away from us. But then how could we support the dealers with all those resources? And that was really where we focused by giving regular updates to customers. The response from the independent was there was that initial kind of panic. You had the fear within the independents, particularly from a staff safety point of view. They had staff not wanting to come into the business because of the situation of am I going to be safe? There were so many unknowns at that point. We put a lot of work, we leveraged a lot from ProTyre, and I think from a wholesaler's point of view, that was a significant advantage for us. Having a retail arm that was going through the same elements that the independent retailers were, you know, our wholesale customer base, to leverage on those best practices, down to crazy things like cleaning schedules. You know, how can we reassure staff and our customers that we're doing the right things? Well, here I have a cleaning schedule, and we'll provide things like that. These all seem relatively simple. But you had independents that had gone from maybe 5 or 6 people in the depot and a manager and an owner to the owner and a fitter. They'd cut their staff back. They were incredibly busy at 30% of normal levels as well. They didn't have time to put into these things. So we put a lot of effort as a business into doing that during the period of, the initial period, shall we say.